Just had a long day at work sitting at my desk, ready to walk home. Can't wait to boot up my phone on my boring stroll. Jump into some AR goodness, see my little buddies. Gotta catch 'em all, keeping my soul alive. Just a wage slave by day, but a master at night. I log into my favorite app, see my Pikachu waving at me. What is that beside my best buddy? The way Lord update, nobody asked for. Hit with the ugly stick of, oh my God, what is that? Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Standing looking at this new abomination, ready to toss my phone. There they go again, making dumb decisions. I just wanna catch my gosh dang Caterpie's been playing since 2016. This might finally break my Pokemon spree. Hey, 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 Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life.
Only 9 years old, innocent eyes, watching stories unfold. Pokemon battles, adventure and pride, till the truth was twisted and my innocence died. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to tally, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. They thought we ignored, but we saw through their lies, couldn't take it no more. Authentic voices silenced and betrayed. The changes can wash the essence away. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice bowl to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. Thinking they reign, but they despise the anime domain. They think they have power, they think they know best, but the Disney for the art reveals they're just pests. Rise up, the words aren't the same. Stand tall, stand firm, it's us they blame. They take away the blood, the meaning, the culture. Fuck the patriarchy, cries the lonely vulture. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. The battle is raging, but our hope beckons. AI is coming, translating in seconds. From 9 years old, the fire ignites. Against the lies, I stand and fight. be a pick me, but I'd be fine if Senpai didn't notice me. A chef detective serving up cold facts, yes sir. Got the aggro management on my aggressors. No time for your culture vultures. Too busy looting out my favorite professors. Got that moo cringe dry food, worshiping my waifu. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Dwelling meme. I'm a shadow fax machine, spitting papers full of facts. Spread the word, got an normie husband who accepts my otaku. But online they all say literally who. Professional question asked, but at your surface I read hentai for the plot, don't wanna deal with you. Catch my thread on X, censorship, my favorite subject. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Give my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Being told how to write, being told what to read, what to watch. Why are my imports feeling written? And in the USA, ain't none of this is what the characters say. Translate, screw your localization. Now I gotta put all these lies on display. Can't make my tier list, not when these scammers exist. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get that fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Give my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Pig, 2D pure, just try to catch them all. The losers built like blasters, got a super effective move. Snowflake sensor, now Lara Croft's assets got removed. These big pretending companies can have a pretty pro tag. Give the gamers what they want, fan service approved. Jago Fizz is still the best. JRPG's not the West. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Give my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme.
Goodness gracious and a happy thirsty Thursday, fam. How are we doing today? I hope that everybody's having a phenomenal, fantastic day. I'm not. I'm actually miserable. But not for the reasons you might think. It's because I stayed up a little bit too late last night and my husband woke me up early. As everybody. Thank you so much, Japanese Demon Lord. Yay, Savvy is online. Remember to check out my game. It's got delusional women, Nazi squirrels, alcoholic teddy bears, and Japanese rednecks. That sounds wonderful. And yes, I do have a list of people I need to get back to before the fucking weekend. I swear to God, I'm not ignoring anybody. Do you know what DMs look like when a post gets like 30,000 fucking likes? Okay, it's fucking scary. I didn't ask for this. I didn't think my take was really that spicy. I guess I accidentally bodied Ubisoft in my little stoned writing. So I've kind of had to filter through some DMs a little bit. I didn't ask for this. I'm just here, man. Let me see. What does this look? Okay, that balances out. My husband bought me a new light, so there's additional lighting, but I leave it on the RGB cycle, so if I occasionally change colors, I'm not sorry. It's entertaining for me. Oh my goodness. I also sent you the link in your email. Oh, don't ever email me. I don't respond to emails. There's a reason why I currently have, and this is not just spam. This is between two accounts, my family one and my business one. 112,570. Spam is auto deleted. So don't ever email me. Like, you have to warn me if you're emailing me. I can't tell you how many commissions I've missed because people chose to email me. I once emailed someone back after a year asking, do you still need art? And shockingly, they're like, oh, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So that was funny once. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Oh, man. Good morning, though. I suppose good evening for many and good afternoon for most normal people. For me, it almost feels still like morning. I feel it. My goodness, it has nothing to do with Ubisoft, but yeah, you can ignore it. I was drunk. Sorry. That's okay. It's buried. It's buried somewhere. So if you've DM'd me and I haven't seen it and you're embarrassed by what maybe you sent, don't worry about it. I probably won't see it. Or if I do, I'll just go, yeah, next. Oh, man. So I thought that it would be fun to have a little stream to talk about some of the news today. I did kind of want to touch on what I tweeted. For the most part, everybody's been really supportive. I did manage to cause to be the reason why somebody deleted their account again. This week has been brutal. All right, this week I have I chose violence apparently. All right, if you're gonna put dumb takes out onto a public forum, I'm not gonna entertain you. All right, I'm just gonna entertain myself. So, you know, it's crazy, but yeah, most people are just like, you know, obviously in agreements, and people are like, wow, you bodied them. And I'm like, oh, I did? Well, fuck. Whoops. I really didn't think I was. I was just restating everything that's gone on. But I guess, I put out a little post this morning too saying that it is a little nerve-wracking. And then, of course, since then, the post's only gotten bigger. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but it is what it is. So Ubisoft is obviously in a free fall right now. They're having lots and lots of problems. So we're going to read through the PR statement thing that they put out. We're going to take a look at some of the news articles. And then we're also going to talk about a recent Pokemon hire, which is for the American branch. But I'll kind of touch on why I think that they should just delete their American branch. And I feel this way and have felt this way about any international company for a very long time. I don't believe a single company has ever benefited from having an American branch or having American workers because, let's face it, the American work ethic is nothing compared to the Japanese work ethic. And while they have their own problems, why would you want to taint your workforce with mostly lazy people in made-up positions? It's just kind of how I feel. Mastigawa for the 2, thank you so much. Did you watch the Blackwell Epiphany trailer yet? I haven't. Do you want to know what I do? Here, hang on. If you guys want to know why I'm so busy all the fucking time, why I don't have time for, what the fuck is this? Oh my God, oh, I gotta be careful with what tabs I'm showing. Where is it? Oh my God, no, I must have closed out of it. Where's my documents? Oh, that's my funny meme one where I made an actual lawyer thing. Savvy's too busy drawing Augustine Trudeau. I'm still emotionally broken by that. I'll have you know. So let's see here. No, this is the wrong document. Where's the big thing? I have too many documents. Oh, fuck. This is what happens when my browsers crash. Anyway, I was going to show you one of the things that I was working on, but I don't title anything. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 untitled documents. That is on Visa, MasterCard, censorship, current business moves, tracking Blackstone, BlackRock, and Vanguard independently, links to all of the things that I still have to read from sociologists and consultants, words. I swear to God. It's a mess. That's what I do. That's what I do with a lot of my day. So, yeah. Benjathan Snortykins, thank you so much for the 2. How do you feel about Castro being Trudeau's dad? He never knew the love of his father, and I think that that's a tragic story befitting of a Pokemon character. Yeah, yep. Ah, man. But let's jump into it. Let's jump into some news. So let's go ahead and I want to actually do things a little bit different. I'm going to read very dry documents for you all. I'm going to offer some commentary along the way, but it is dry. But this is also what I read all day long. This is what I do. And the reason for that is you don't just learn things. You don't just know things. So the only reason why I speak as confidently as I do about some of the trends and things that I see without ever once using the word woke or, you know, speaking vaguely, I try to be as specific as possible, is because I read documents like this. I read things like the ESG reports. I read things like what consultants and sociologists put out and things like that. So I try to make sure that if I'm going to talk about something, I want to be able to talk about it wholly. It was like, you know, playing Dustborn. If I'm going to criticize something the way that I was, I need to have a complete understanding of it. And you don't gain a complete understanding by just reading something halfway through. So no matter how badly it hurts, you just kind of power through. We are going in dry. Bite the pillow, everybody. We're getting bent over a barrel, and we are going to enjoy some dry bushing. I hate chat, and I hate these words. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. But God damn it, do I hate it when you guys say shit like that. It's so fucking bad because that's the first thing I saw, and I'm like, wow, that's gonna sound great in this. And then I fucking want to just jump off a cliff into lava in Minecraft because of this shit. God damn it. God damn it. Why do you people do this to me? The bush will never not be a thing, I guess, and I'm just gonna have to embrace it. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna have a bush emote. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Yeah, that's right. Love you too, piss hands. Thank you. I was being called piss hands, by the way. I wasn't calling somebody piss hands. I realized I should probably start putting the chat down in this box so that way people have context when they listen to it. But yeah, we're gonna do a bush emote, and it's gonna be a nice bush. It's gonna be a well-trimmed hedge of a bush, and it's gonna be great. This is why nobody takes me seriously. That's fine, Madam W. Bush. Okay, look, there is a meme. Hang on. All right, we're taking a moment. Where is it? Hang on. There's a meme that is my favorite meme in the whole world. Bush corn meme. Here we go. This is literally, like, when I first saw this, I cried. I fucking cried from this years and years and years and years ago. I love this image so much. Just so fucking much. There's something wrong with this banana. And like, you can hear it in his fucking voice. And I love it. This meme is everything to me. If I could have it on a shirt or have it on my Crocs, I'd be so happy. I need to make it happen. I need to put it on a hoodie. It's the most harmless of memes and I love it. It's some of my favorites, kind of like Insanity Wolf. Insanity Wolf was a big favorite of mine. Hello there. Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. It's a huge bush. It's not, though. I don't know why, Jay? I'm never going to live it down. Oh, man. All right. Ubisoft updates its financial targets for the fiscal year of 2024 into 2025. From Paris, September 25th, 2024. Mastigawa, thank you for the 2. My lighter votes for a bush burning emote. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate these things. Come on, chat. Come on. I can only take so much bush abuse. Following a meeting of its board of directors, Ubisoft updates its financial targets for the fiscal year of 2024 to 2025. The company now expects net bookings of around 1.95 billion and around break-even non-IFRS operating income and free cash flow. The company now targets fiscal year 2024 to 2025 net bookings for the second quarter, fiscal year 2024-2025, to stand at around 350 to 370 million. The revised targets are mainly a reflection of decisions taken for Assassin's Creed Shadows and the softer than expected launch of Star Wars Outlaws. Listening to the players' feedback, And as an illustration of our player-centric approach, the following important decisions relative to Assassin's Creed Shadows have been taken. Assassin's Creed Shadows will now be released on the 14th of February 2025. While the game is feature complete, the learnings from the Star Wars Outlaws release led us to provide additional time to further polish the title. This will enable the biggest entry in the franchise to fully deliver on its ambition, notably by fulfilling the promise of our dual protagonist adventure, with Naoi and Yasuke bringing two very different gameplay styles. We are departing from the traditional season pass model. All players will be able to enjoy the game at the same time on February 14th, and those who pre-order the game will be granted the first expansion for free. The game will mark the return of our new releases on Steam Day 1. Why are these lines so important? Chat. No matter how far they may stray, they will always go back to Dear Sweet Gabe. By changing the season pass model that has been seen as predatory by many in the industry, they are admitting that the season pass doesn't work. They are indeed attempting to attract people to the game because the game, though they claim lacks polish, which is embarrassing to admit for a AAA company because they just admitted that they didn't polish the title for release. They're also stating that the game itself can no longer sell itself. They are aware of it. They claim to be player-centric in their approach, but in the following paragraph, they cite Metacritic, and the score on Metacritic that you see there, the 76, that's not the gamer's score. If they truly gave a shit about the actual player, they would list the player's score, but they didn't. They listed the critic's score, and critics do not buy games. They get them for free, and they are paid to review them favorably through continuing to receive free product. This is truly the decline and perhaps final years of Ubisoft. Now we're going to keep reading this because, again, it's important to read all of the details. Additionally, despite solid ratings, Metacritic 76, keep in mind the critic aspect, and user scores across the first party and Epic Store 3.9 out of 5, notice they're only just then referencing user scores that reflect an immersive and authentic Star Wars universe. Star Wars Outlaws initial sales proved softer than expected. In response to player feedback, Ubisoft's development team are currently fully mobilized to swiftly implement a series of updates to polish and improve the player experience in order to engage a large audience during the holiday season to position Star Wars Outlaws as a strong, long-term performer. The game will be available on Steam November 21st, and no one will care. When you admit the game wasn't polished at release, you admit that you didn't care. You admit that your timetable wasn't based on giving players a good experience. It was based on trying to turn a profit. It was based on appeasing your investors, and you're bored. You didn't think about the gamers at all, Ubisoft. And you're still not thinking about the gamers. And how do we know this? Fuck! You can't see it. You can't see it, but it's there. I'm moving things around. Hang on. We were almost so smooth in our transitions. How do we know, chat? How do we know indeed that things are not going well? Guillermo, co-founder and chief executive officer, said our second quarter performance fell short of our expectations, prompting us to address this swiftly and firmly, with an even greater focus on the player-centric, gameplay-first approach, and an unwavering commitment to the long-term value of our brands. In translation, game didn't sell because we kept shoving in the message. And now the board sees that it was all bullshit. In light of the recent challenges, we acknowledge the need for greater efficiency while delighting players. The only way that you achieve greater efficiency is to fire 57% of your existing workforce and shutting down half of your studios. The executive committee, under the supervision of the board of directors, is launching a review aimed at further improving our execution. Execute half the company. You can pay me $5 and I will come in and I will give you maximum efficiency. Notably, in this player-centric approach, and accelerating our strategic path towards a higher performing model to the benefit of our stakeholders and shareholders. Your equity isn't working out for you. Drop the fucking bullshit and admit you're fucking brain-dead retards. Not only would you sell more games if you just came out and said, yeah, we're fucking retarded, but people would actually go based. Based. And they'd give you a shot, but you've burned through the last of your goodwill and it's over. These are the dying words of a company that knows it is struggling. You're worth at least $637? That's true. I gotta take into account tax. This is why you don't go public with your company. This is why you don't sell out to investors. This is why you don't abandon the things that make you money for a global audience. Ubisoft used to publish incredible games with unique dialogue and depth. They used to not be afraid to experiment. And now everything reads the same. All the dialogue is uninspiring, boring, and washed out so that way no one is offended. In a game called Outlaws, you can't do outlaw shit. It's just sad. It's just sad. Didn't one of the Sweet Baby Inc. just admit their plan was to destroy the gaming industry? Yep. And you know what? I agree with them. Burn down the gaming industry and start over. Burn it all fucking... Wait, is this a spam? Hold up. This might be a scammer. Hello? 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 Susan, is that you? No, I don't want any Girl Scout cookies. Thank you, though. Thank you, dear. Okay, so. I should get a call back. Where was I? Finally, let me address some of the polarized comments around Ubisoft lately. I want to reaffirm that we are an entertainment-first company creating games for the broadest possible audience, and our goal is not to push any specific agenda. We remain committed to creating games for fans and players that everyone can enjoy, and that's your problem. That's your problem. You can't make a game for every single person to enjoy. There will always be somebody upset. Ubisoft was at its best when it understood that because there were so many different types of games being published. Not everybody needs to enjoy the Far Cry series. Not everybody needs to enjoy Pet Simulation. Not every single person needs to enjoy every goddamn fucking thing. You also can't say that you're not pushing any specific agenda because it's all over your website. The people that you hire admit that the very first thing that they do is rally the gays. Not rally the gamers. Not rally the passionate individuals to make an incredible product. No, it was to rally the fucking gays so that way they could go do tie-dye. How the fuck is that player first? How the fuck is any of this supposed to be believable by anybody? In fact, it is actually embarrassing. If I was on a board, financially invested in a company, and this came across my desk, I would demand that this person step down immediately. These words are embarrassing to a company. You do not give a fuck about players, and it is obvious. How do we know it's obvious? You hire people who speak with fucking vitriol towards gamers. How can you sit here and seriously write these words? How can you do that and think that anybody will take you seriously? How delusional are these people in the age of information? The people who see this are not going to be swayed. Everyone online sees this shit, and the only people defending Ubisoft are the people who don't show up, and the people who don't know about this have no idea why their pre-order was refunded. And then they're gonna think, well, maybe the game's fucking canceled, so I'm not gonna do that again. None of it makes any sense. And these people need to grow the fuck up. The normies are catching on. You can't go around localizing a product and making massive changes anymore. You can't go around and say that you're not promoting an agenda when you are. How did people get that idea in the first place? You gave it to them. You put that out there. Nobody just says you're promoting an agenda when you released Far Cry 3. No, they fucking weren't. Nobody suspected a damn thing. And the reason for that is because you made enjoyable games. You didn't say, we're making a game for everyone. Gamers are everyone. Nobody needed to say that because nobody was stopping anybody from buying a game, from making a game, from getting into the gaming industry. Why do you have a program that caters only to women and non-binary people? That is an agenda. It is exclusionary. It makes no sense in 2024. It's so frustrating and so pathetic. And I hate that the world is run by a bunch of paper pushers who are too stupid. You know what? They're not stupid. At this point, it is willful destruction of entertainment. You cannot convince me that a free-falling stock is not an intentional choice by these people. And I'm struggling to understand why stupid people and greedy people are in charge of things if it's not willful destruction. So that's just me fucking crying about the video games. It's not that deep. Well, it kind of fucking is. It's a waste of time. And why do I say that? Because people just won't show up for the game. You've wasted everybody's time. You've wasted your own time. You've wasted money, resources, and efforts. The people who made the game, who were disillusioned with the fact that they might actually be doing something cool, they now have their years wasted. And they will not get hired because they worked on a game that didn't perform well. You waste the consumer's time because they were looking forward to a cool-ass product. You wasted your investors' time and money. Now they have to go leech off of something else that they don't understand. They are actively accelerating the change from AAA and pushing everybody into indie so the cycle can repeat again. And in 20 years, we'll be having the same discussion about indie companies that became AAA or quadruple A or quintuple fucking A. And then the exact same thing will happen. You know shit's real when the cap is backwards. We just caught them all. Caught them all with their fucking pants down. And it's just annoying. It's sad. It sounds like they were trying to be bought, but Razorfist brought up some interesting points on being bought, but I honestly forgot what he said when he was on Side Scrollers when he mentioned it. It's possible they're intentionally tanking it so that way they can get a new board of directors to get bought out by someone. But at that point, why the fuck would anyone want to risk that? Raichu, thank you so much for the 5! Rai! I love Raichu. Alolan Raichu is definitely my top 15 Pokemon. The French wear pants? No, the French are too busy bending over for them to get fucked by the government and by the fucking mainstream message. But at least we can always count on French women to take their shirts off and show us some nice titties while they protest something. So that's just is what it is. It's all short-term visions, exactly. It's sad, it's pathetic. If we come over here to Brooders, this was released at 1:02 EDT. It's now 3:02, so a few hours later. An activist investor pushing for a sale of Assassin's Creed maker Ubisoft has gathered support from 10% of the French video game publisher's shareholders. It said in a letter on Thursday that was exclusively shared with Reuters. AJ Investments, which has less than 1% stake in Ubisoft, said it was in talks with private equity firms for its push. We call on the management of Ubisoft to allow the sale of the company to third parties or private equity firms at a fair price, the Slovakia-based activist investor said in a letter, which would be made public later in the day. AJ Investments did not name the investors in the letter and declined a Reuters request for the names of the investors. The move comes weeks after AJ Investments called for a CEO change at Ubisoft and urged to go private or to be sold. The company's shares have declined more than 30% so far this month alone, by the way, after the letter from AJ Investments dated September 9th and following Ubisoft's announcement that the release of the next Assassin's Creed game would be delayed by 3 months. For the year, the stock is down 50%, underperforming rivals such as EA. Oh, Vera! You didn't have to give me $3. That's so sweet of you. Everybody, make sure that you go say hello to Vera. She's the queen, man. She's always dropping spicy good information. Spicy good. So sexy. HP Lovecraft, I'm sorry your message got redacted. I don't know what happened. Please start a company called Ubisoft. That's genius, actually. Did you see side scrollers today? Valiant Renegade and Kirsha came up with a solution. Buy into a company and force change through a coalition. I have been suggesting this actually since DAOs became very popular in the crypto sphere back in 2017, 2018, 2019. So I really do believe that the future of investments, if we want to take anything back, is through the process of basically creating a collective fund where a board can sit on it and vote to make decisions together on whatever they invest in. So let's say hypothetically, I started a bank account and every single person here put in $1 and I put in $10, right? What we would do then is, let's just say Ubisoft is only worth a couple bucks. We go in and we buy Ubisoft. Any change that we want to make would be brought to the board of everybody here, for example. People would vote on it. It would all be 100% transparent. And then as the individual with, who's in total control or representing everything, I would then adhere to the votes and then we would, make change. So I think that honestly, that really is the only way to do it. On top of that, the other things that I've been advocating for and suggesting is that you take your resume and you run it through ChatGPT and ask it to DEIify your resume. Why? Because then you can infiltrate positions, which is a great jumping point into the next topic. But before we do, Stormboard, thank you so much for the 10. Razorfist thinks Tencent will take over Ubisoft. Tencent owns around 10% of Ubisoft. It's very possible. It's entirely possible. And if that happens, I don't know what will happen to Ubisoft at that rate. Benjathan, thank you so much for the 2. Donating to the Tomboy Fund. Let's buy Ubisoft. Ooh. Yeah, no, I am a sucker. So if I were to run a company like this, or if I had investors, everything would be 100% transparent, even to the public. The reason why I like crypto so much is because there is an air of transparency while also respecting self-custody, which means no bank can stop you from purchasing something. And it can still protect your identity. Nobody knows who the wallet belongs to unless they state it. But it offers maximum fucking transparency. So if you're running a company, for example, and people want to know, hey, you spent $183 million on the production of The Acolyte. Well, if we had blockchain-like recordings for spending, you would be able to see exactly how much went where. And then you could figure out why. But do you know why companies don't do that? Well, they don't like transparency for a reason. They don't want people to know how money is being spent. And this is why I'm poor and they're rich. Because I believe in transparency and I believe in creative freedom and I believe making the product and the thing that you want to make first before you try to service anybody else. It's just how it is. Dogecoin is the answer. There's so many. Can't naked short sell on blockchain. If Tencent bought Ubi, they'd make them a mobile studio. It makes sense. That's basically the equivalence of what they're putting out. There's no one else who releases as many games as Ubisoft does as quickly as they do. It's crazy. So that Park Place, of course, puts out wonderful, wonderful article. I should say wonderfully written article. Terrible subject. Terrible for Pokemon. So the Pokemon Company hires Shawnee Armitage as DEI and social responsibility consultant. She relishes in promoting the agenda to young kids. Shawnee is a former yoga instructor and corporate responsibility manager at fashion retailer ASOS. Announced that she's the new Pokemon Company's new DEI and social responsibility consultant. On a post to LinkedIn, after 9.5 years at ASOS, the time has come to move on to something new. It's been quite the journey at ASOS. Keep in mind, this is a fashion company. Many years spent building confidence in my abilities. You have none. Stepping outside of my comfort zone. You never have. And continuously challenging myself to be better. You're not. So feeling readier than ever to start a new chapter as DEI and social responsibility consultant at the Pokemon Company International, which is the American branch in Bellevue, Washington. Not only are they paying an astronomical amount for a building that would honestly serve better being shut down, they are now paying upwards of possibly $200,000 to a fake role that will serve no useful purpose. Andrew Graham, thank you so much for the $4.99. I concur. We create a firm that invests in games, but we are in control of the input. Just make something good, like Earth Defense Force 6. I agree. It's the only way forward. Armitage, I'm probably saying this last name wrong. That's not my intention. Previously shared a post on LinkedIn. One of her highlights at ASOS was seeing so many young kids at Pride. Keep in mind, at Pride events, people are showing off their dicks. Their micro dicks. It's never like a hung dude. It's micro dick. But micro dicks enjoy the humiliation, I guess. I don't fucking know. Not only did she indicate that indoctrinating children was one of her highlights while participating in a parade while at ASOS, but she also raved about how DEI ideology was being institutionalized within the fashion industry. She wrote in a LinkedIn post, I joined Daniel Peters, Tiffany Frazier, at the Fashion Retail Academy to discuss the current state of DEI within the fashion industry. So many of the students are centering DEI conversations in their final major projects, which demonstrates just how much DEI is starting to solidify itself within the core of the industry. It was interesting to get their perspective as both consumers and future industry professionals. Best of luck to the final projects. Yeah, I'm glad that we have all the DEI shit instead of talking about how much rape goes on, or how many sexual favors are exchanged, or how many drugs are done, or how models are treated. But thank fuck for DEI. Now the diverse people can get drugged too. Yay! Yay. We're so happy. We're not. She also indicated that was developing a strategy to externalize ASOS DEI strategy. Looking forward to coming back to a productive August where we'll be onboarding ethnic minority-owned brands onto our incubator program and working hard to deliver ASOS first ever external DEI strategy. Japanese Demon Lord, thank you so much for the 2. The Witch Burns did nothing wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand this, man. The job listing for the Pokemon Company appears to share the position's role to discriminate in its hiring practices. The job summary read, the director, diversity, equity, inclusion, and social responsibility, facilitates and promotes the Pokemon Company International's global culture of innovation, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Thank you so much, Darth Gowl, for the 2. Booby coin would skyrocket blindingly fast. It did, and then it dropped off. That already exists. It already exists. The listing continued. The role will partner with the DEISR team to build diversity, equity, and inclusion and social responsibility initiatives and programs to influence employee engagement, talent acquisition, talent management, charitable community events, which means just giving money to more scammers, and marketplace opportunities across our global team to engage and retain talent and foster relationships in local and global communities. Again, this individual is getting paid more than people working on life support systems for NASA for sending people into space. Yeah, we really fucking went wrong. This role will ensure that the core elements of the Pokemon Company international culture are well defined and ever present to employees, highlighting engagement as an essential component to support a positive, diverse, inclusive, innovative, and high achieving environment. This office, by the way, does nothing. They literally do nothing. They don't make Pokemon. They don't write the stories of the games. They don't come up with products. They don't do anything. Pelicans, thank you so much for the 3 and the little animated sticker thing. They're so cute. And Jacob Foxfires 964, thank you for the 5. Will sound harsh, I'm assuming not hash, but I can't wait for AI translation technology to get so advanced that Japanese countries can just make deals without the middleman. I agree, because right now they are the strongest of the gatekeeper, the middleman, unfortunately. Also, localization will be worse for the next game. They made egregious fucking changes in Gen 9, and they will only get worse going forward. The reason why this matters so much to me is because I just want Pokemon to be fucking cool. I don't want to deal with fucking text changes between characters. I don't want somebody to fucking say that they're flexing on somebody. I don't want them being politically fucking correct, and I want my bad guys to actually be fucking bad guys. Bring back genocidal fucking maniacs! Fuck! The position was paying between $178,000. Actually, I think this is the position that I did apply for. I clearly didn't get it because I didn't suck any dick in the industry. $178,000 and $211,000 for new hires with an upward ceiling of $267,000. Keep in mind, once again, these people are getting paid more than people working on life support systems for NASA. Make it make sense. If the job only paid $80,000, I wouldn't give a shit. Pelicans, thank you so much for the 5. The super sticker looked like a bush, so I sent it. Thanks. The Pokemon Company revealed 4 employee resource groups that include the Pokemon Black Diaspora, Familia Pokemon, the Rainbow Gym, Women of Pokemon, and TPCI Parents. And then it just goes on and on and on. So you guys can read this. I'll link it in the chat. You don't remember any of the villains after Gen 5? Lysander was still okay. He was still okay. Lusamine was actually really great. But Lysander was the last time that we got genocidal maniacs. Yeah, so that's life. That's where we're at right now. And you know what? Once again, they can do whatever they want. Companies will do whatever they want. But players, consumers, they're not obligated to spend their money. So if they notice a decline in quality, they're going to leave. That's what's happening across the board. New companies are starting up every single day, solving the problems of quality decline from other companies. So the cycle's just going. And if there comes a day where I'm going to have to say goodbye to Pokemon and, you know, go to the next Pokemon, fine, whatever. That makes me really sad inside, given all the years I've dedicated to it, and I'll always fucking love what Pokemon was. But what it's going to turn into, if they listen to American economic colonization practices, it's not going to be a good product. Pokemon was at its best when it had creative freedom, true creative freedom that didn't take into account the global market. Things are already watered down enough. In the 90s, things were watered down for America. The watering down has now infected them at the base level, and that's fucking sad. How is it that you bring in something from Japan and then localize guns out of it? We are literally the shoot 'em up fucking country. We're known for being hicks with guns. What's happening? Vera asks, oh wait, let me go ahead and mod you. Are you already I don't think you're modded. Hang on. Add as moderator. There we go. I don't know what either of these buttons do. Don't feel obligated to mod. It's just that way you stand out to me. Have I done a Nuzlocke before? I have done Nuzlocks, but like I don't find them too terribly interesting. I think if I did them with people, maybe it'd be more fun. But Nuzlocks for me are just like, they always just evolve because then I'll still do something really stupid otherwise. It's not that fun. But I like watching some Nuzlocke content. I get a little ADD. Kira, thank you so much for the 10. I bought Digimon Cyber Sleuth recently and was genuinely shocked and happy that there was so much boobage and ass with jiggle physics. No English dub exists either. God bless Japan. And stop dubbing everything. That's another thing. We should do a ladies Nuzlocke competition. We sit in voice chat while streaming and shit talk each other. Okay, see, that sounds fun to me. A solo Nuzlocke, not that entertaining for me. But if we're gonna trash talk each other, I like that. I like that idea. I would love that. We got to get Kara and who are some of the other ladies who really like Pokemon? Cuz like, man, like Pokemon is literally my entire fucking personality. Like, I'm so tismy about numbers. There'd be so much great shit to make fun of there. Trash talk bets, tons of dude, that could be so much fun. I would love that. I would absolutely. Okay, we need to get the ladies together. We really do. Ryan can join. Ryan Kennel must join us. Yes, Melanie Mack. Yeah, get her in. Get everybody. Oh my god, I love it. That could be a really fun series. That could be so much fun. Ooh. I got ideas now. I don't even care what generation it's for, man. Gen 9, we could at least like have people grouped up in the game and see each other too. That would actually make it really fun too. What's a Nuzlocke? Is that a sex thing? No, it's like a set of rules that are established on the player that they adhere to in order to do a run of Pokemon for like as fast as they can. Typically, it's like you're only allowed to catch a certain number of Pokemon, usually like the first one in an area that you go to, and then you have to catch it. And then when a Pokemon dies, it perma-dies, so you put it in your box. People have put like time limits on it. They've put leveling limits on it, item limits. Sometimes they'll do it where it's a modded start. Sometimes they'll mod the game to have every single Pokemon. Sometimes they'll even remove Pokemon. Sometimes they'll do it just for a specific type. And then if your first encounter isn't that, then you're fucked. There's tons of them. Your favorite is 4th gen, but 1 through 5 are great. Yeah, no, like I'm game for whatever. I don't give a shit what gen it is. Like my personal favorite is 6. Obviously, it wouldn't be a savvy stream without mentioning Gen 6 of Pokemon. But Gen 9 does have the actual multiplayer where you can see each other. Gen 8 doesn't have that, but Gen 8 would also be the fastest, I think, to complete. Because you can blow through that game like really fast. Oh no, it's Alex. Alex would be a funny one for that too. But no, he's not a lady. All right, he might be an e-girl, but he's not a proper lady. Gen 9 has a lot of area divisions too, so you could get going with decent variety. That is true. Yeah, Gen 8 would be very quick. Yeah. Darth Gavel, thank you so much for the 5. Japan needs to centralize all anime. Get it out of Western hands. 100,000 million fucking %. The worst thing that ever happened was the concept of globalizing a product. I'm gonna drop something fucking crazy. When I watch Bollywood, I love the Bollywoodness of it. I don't want it Americanized. I don't want them to replace it with American colors, culture, and songs. I want the Bollywood experience. I want to be inspired to go look something up afterwards. I love the fun of Bollywood. When I read Chinese mythological stories, I want to engage in Chinese mythology. I love the rich, vibrant history of all of the monsters and the gods and the things that they talk about and how the history of it was between all the regions and the way that the wars worked and all the cultures. When I watch my anime, I don't want to hear about how they're fucking taking down the patriarchy. It's not it. What the fuck? Stop globalizing shit. I love actual content that comes from somewhere else where I can learn. When I watch my Korean boy love shit, I get to experience how they do respect, how important it is. Do you understand that there is literally a concept in Korea where there is something that you can initiate with the person that you're sitting with, and it's like an hour of a reversal role thing? That's so cool. Could you imagine that? We don't have that in America. There's no fucking respect hierarchy. There's none of that shit here. It's crazy. There's so much cool shit in the world, and localizers want to delete that. Come on, man. Come the fuck on. I'm so sweaty because of my hair. Normally I have it up, and this is why. I hate all my hair. I swear to God, I'm just going to take a katana to it. It's going to happen. Where's my hair tie? I had a hair tie. Where's my hair tie? A good Chinese drama you can find is Sword Snow Stride. Literally fucking, there's so much amazing shit that I didn't know about that I'm like catching up on. Donate it to charity? Yeah, it would definitely end up getting donated because there's so much of it now. You have lovely hair. Thank you. I hate it. Savvy Sakura moment when? It's gonna happen. You're sweaty because you don't take showers. No, I'm sweaty because I'm passionate about international media because I hate fucking American media. I'm so done with it. There's nothing in Hollywood that interests me. I love horror movies. I won't even go see that. I won't even go see a good horror movie that I know has good reviews because it's American, because I'm bored with the American fucking entertainment system. I'm bored of it being exported. I'm bored of the stories that they tell because none of it has even an iota of fucking creativity the way that China, Japan, or Korea has, or the beautiful, like, Bollywood is so, if you don't go and watch Bollywood, there is so much Bollywood content on Netflix. Go look it up. You will have a blast. It is so fun. So fun. I'm just bored. And that hurts. I'm so easily entertained too. You show me. Speaking of Alex, he posted a tweet. Where is he? OMG, it's Alex. Oh no. Does he do the triple X? Isn't this his, fuck. Oh, God damn it. I gotta go to my reply. Oh, fuck. Oh, I replied to too many people to find it. Where is it? I'm gonna find it now. Oh, I found out I'm on lists, by the way. Apparently, I'm on some really weird lists. So that's cool. Mastagawa, thank you for the 2. That hair could make a good plug tail. That hair could make a good plug tail. You know, of all of the things that you can insert into your ass, when you do the tail plugs, they don't make any sense to me because the anatomy is wrong. Obviously, a tail belongs at the base of your spine because that's where the tailbone is. So it actually pisses me off more than anything. I don't know how anyone can tolerate it. Here it is. Oh, wait, no, that's Lisa Frank talk. Hang on. Here it is. Okay. Oh, no, it's Alex. Not OMG, it's Alex. I think that's an actual female. So he just posted this GIF, and I can't play it because of the song. See, because of the song, right? So he then sends me the actual trailer for it. It's called Super Crooks. I don't know if I can play this either, but I'll just leave it like on for a second. I was sold. I was literally sold because of a fan dancing compilation. And then I saw this trailer about supervillains going against each other. And I'm like, damn, that's fucking cool. I'd like to watch that. And that's it. That's how you get me hooked. You fucking, where is it? Where's something else? This is a perfect fucking example. This book, it's labeled The Husky and His White Cat Shizun. I was sold because of the name. That's it. That is fucking it. I am the easiest person to entertain. I bought it. I love it. I spend so much time in the appendix because there's so much cool history to learn. I'm so sweaty! Everything's falling! Fuck! Okay. So easy to entertain. So the fact that I'm no longer entertained, just like the butt slider incident, I am the lowest bar. I am not entertained, my ass cannot be made in a game, and I'm upset. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. On the flip side, I also have a Richard Dawkins book that I'm going to be reading soon. I just got it and it was even signed to me. It was the coolest experience of my life. I am easily entertained and I love everything. I love everything. From the degenerate to the fucking philosophical science. Yeah, my husband can jingle some keys and I will actually be entertained. Book of the Dead. Yeah, so this is the genetic Book of the Dead, though it sounds morbid. It's actually just talking about how you know, the genetics of where we come from. It's very fascinating. The Japanese Demon Lord for the 2, thank you so much. Have you watched Mushoku Tensei yet? I haven't done fucking jack shit. I blew through Astoria and then I got back to work. Make perky butts great again. Yeah, the fact that we even have to have that conversation is asinine. It's just asinine. We didn't have to have the conversation 16 years ago, but now all of a sudden we do. And it's so fucking weird and I don't understand it. And you know what? If this is the timeline that we're in, fine, because I have seen so many more people actually get inspired to make their own shit instead of continuing to suffer through this slop. It is easier than ever to make games, to self-publish, to write stories, to create comics, to get something noticed, to crowdfund. Nobody has to rely on investors anymore. Nobody has to rely on fucking Sony or Nintendo or Ubisoft or publishers or Hollywood. You no longer have to do that anymore. If you want to make something, you can. If it doesn't come out perfect the first time, it doesn't matter. Winning is just failing repeatedly until you finally get it right. So every single person here, all 420 to you, fucking shout out. Every single one of you could be successful storytellers. You can go and make beautiful things. You can share it with the world. At least one person out there will want it. And that is the most beautiful thing about the internet and the only reason why it's even worth fucking participating, because you get to connect with people who enjoy the same things that you do, and even better, can inspire each other, grow, learn new skills, and fucking make something dope. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just so, Matthew! Flashy something. It gets cuts off. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the 5. Yes, like myself, I enjoy everything from cryptozoology to sounding. We are both gentlemen of culture. It's true. It's true. Sounding is a concept that is interesting to observe. Is it something that I'd ever want to see participated in front of me? No, but I will observe from afar. And if you don't know what that is, you are so sweet, and I don't know why you're here, because I talk about things that are inappropriate, unless you're here to learn, in which case, welcome. Darth Gavel, thank you so much for the 2. Godzilla -1 made me really like the genre. Yes, and there's so much. And go back. There's a back catalog. The internet gives you a back catalog of literally everything. Through the beautiful power of emulation, you no longer have to pay an arm and a leg for things that they refuse to re-release. That would make, if literally companies are so fucking stupid. This is gonna be another side rant. Why the fuck? I still have re-release things for the Game Boy. Just do it. I still have functioning devices. If they came out with if they just re-released fucking Pokemon Pinball. I don't have a game in this one. Look at my Hunter stickers. I love Lisa Frank. If they re-released that on a cartridge, they would make so much money. It could be labeled a second edition, so that way the original can still have its collectible value, but then people can go back and experience things. A lot of people still have these devices. If they re-released these devices, they would sell so well. There is an entire market of people doing modified Game Boys to be able to play things across multiple generations. This shit would sell. They're sitting on it. They're sitting on the patents and everything for it. They could literally re-release this tomorrow as is with 0 upgrades, and people would buy the fuck out of it. But they don't, because they're fucking stupid and they think that only the way forward is to continuously do minimal updates on something. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I got my fucking advance too. Ah. Fuck. We must have underdeveloped mainline Pokemon games with most features removed, right? It's fucking crazy. It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with. Exactly, like stop! Just stop! The planned obsolescence was the worst thing to happen because consumers just got debated into buying things. My iPod Mini, the original iPod Mini, still works. Guess what I get to replace next year? This, because the battery doesn't fucking hold up. And the next update is gonna be a bad one. Fuck. Yeah, no, I do need to put chat beneath me. I'm not, the issue with the YouTube chats though is that like, you can't just have it automatically do it. You have to do it manually. It's funny that people would still buy physical hardware for SNES and Game Boy, even in the world full of easily accessible emulators and piracy. It's true. It's because people loved it, though. There is something wonderful about actually having something physical. And there is a part of me that ever regrets not understanding that earlier in my life. I used to think, oh, this is cool. I can't wait for this to go digital so that way I don't have to have a pile of fucking DVDs. No, that was the worst fucking choice in the world because we thought that meant if things went digital, then it would go cheaper. No. They don't have to go through the manufacturing process and pay labor to put stuff onto a thing that needs to be made. No, they're just going to make more money. In fact, they're going to charge you more for it. How the fuck did that happen? How did consumers be okay with that? How did we let them do that? They got rid of the physical shit and the price went up. How? Fucking how? And we're all part of the problem. We all kept buying shit. Which, fine, whatever, you know. But still, fuck, man. Most people are NPCs, yeah. Yeah, I blame marketing and advertisement. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. It's always been about money, and we've all always known that. But when you actually quantify it and put things out bluntly, you're just like, what the fuck happened, man? How stupid of a species are we? Because like they say, oh, humans are so intelligent because we built skyscrapers. Wow, we blocked out the fucking sun, and now people are miserable. Fucking woo. Sonic's Best, thank you so much for joining the team. Please enjoy all of the glorious emotes. I was trying not to fucking hiccup or burp or yawn or whatever the fuck that was. But please enjoy all the emotes. I do have a new emote coming, which now I'm going to replace with the bush. So we're going to have a bush, savvy bush emote. I'll admit I'm still part of the problem, but I've been better about actually waiting for sales on digital things that I buy. Yeah, literally the only logical thing that we should be doing is waiting for everything to go on sale when it's a digital. That's it. That's it. We're smart because we created Anime Titty, but at what cost? At what cost? Not saying Steam bad, but it made PC games non-existent at game stores. Steam started all of this. In a sense, yeah. Yeah, it did. It did. Like, I understand. Like, it's a double-edged sword. It's not that Steam was ever bad. It's that the companies that then put their stuff on Steam, and I'm talking about the big companies, not indie people, they, even though they're no longer making physical things at the detriment of a cost that to them, it's no longer a cost anymore, they're still charging full price and sometimes more. They're charging $60 for data instead of the CD, the case, the manual, which is no longer a thing anymore. So it's not necessarily Steam's fault. They allowed for a market to expand in a way that is beneficial, especially today because of indies being able to create something. But the companies themselves went on to be greedy little shitheads and did what they did. Yeah. You can always try good old games. I hated Steam the moment it came out and had to be kicked and dragged into using it. Now it's the only game in the house. Yeah, basically. That's yeah. No more physical copy for PC games. Also, yeah, the obsolescence of the disk drive. Who's got a disk drive on their fucking computer? Not me. I can't remember the last time I ever even touched a disk. Used to stick my finger through the hole and give it a spin. Don't do that anymore. You know what? For nostalgic sakes, hang on. We're gonna use our Shrek 2 copy. Gonna open up the little safety clips here. Look at the back of that. All new surprise ending. Far, far away idol. Created exclusively for the DVD. Oh, look at that, chat. Smells like plastic. Still has that new plastic smell. Look at that disc. Yeah. Son. Oh, fuck. I miss when things were good. I am easily entertained indeed. Thank you, Matthew, for the 5. If you put your finger in a hole, things come out fast like ketchup. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I need a hero song. Oh no. I'm about to go buy USB disk drive so that way I can get a physical copy of Phantasy Star Online Ambition of the Illuminous. Do they have them in USB now? That's so cool. I have AVP game for PC. DVD menus are superior to the Blu-ray and 4K menus. Miss the creativity. Same. Leave the bean alone. No. No. Not the gumdrop buttons. Oh, where have all the good men gone indeed? Where have they gone? Lucky me for getting to marry one. Lucky fucking me, dude. He would not have allowed any of this to happen. But he's too busy with a real job doing real things and yet somehow paid less than some dumb bitch who's there for social responsibility. Ooh, can't let anybody say the mean and nasty words. Can't let anybody have a fucking unique culture when we bring it over to America and we have to globalize everything. Ooh, aren't I cute? Aren't I useful? Aren't I sweet, clever? Aren't I just everything you've ever wanted in a fucking entertainment company? So that way I can censor everything. Ooh, look at me. I'm gonna censor all your favorite content. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, fuck off. Retard! I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. I'm actually losing it. One hour and 12 minutes. Woo. I did it. You can join the infantry and make $30,000. Yep. Perfect description of Ryan's job at FNT. Oh no. Well, when you put on a cutesy voice like that, nope, still hate it. Yeah, I really have just gone insane. I'm losing it. I don't know, man. Hope they don't ruin Lunar. Yeah, exactly. Lunar. When people said Lunar was gonna get a remaster, my first instinct was actually the Lunar series. What are they changing? What are they censoring? What has been deemed problematic? So I will cry if they fucking censor anything in that. My friend was the one who actually owned it, but she let me have the cloth map that came with it. And we played it all the time, dude. Ruby was so fucking cute. Ruby the little pink cat. So we're updating it for the modern audience. I got no hope, man. Sony today, since they moved their office to America, it's done. I stand by the statement that no foreign company should have an American office. There's no fucking reason for it. You want to hire somebody to translate your game? They don't need to be in America for it. In fact, even if they are, you could just let them do it from fucking home. Who cares? Jacob Foxfires, thank you so much for the 10. Steam is a double-edged sword. PC Master Race types never talk about stuff like the death of physical and all the digital hellscape where you own nothing. Nintendo is going to be the last one here. Yeah, Nintendo is good in that regard because they do have they still have a sort of heavy emphasis on physical, but at the same time, Nintendo is also needlessly suing Palworld over patents, not copyright. Patents one of which they just renewed in May or just set up in May, and they're so vague and they're so bad for the market. Like, look, don't spend your money on Nintendo until morale changes. Or spend your money on whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But, you know, if you want things to change and them to not be such fuckwits, can't spend money on them. And, of course, there's a bigger battle of Blackstone, BlackRock, and Vanguard. Still trying to colonize Japan with their economic ways. So, yeah. Nintendo more like Sutendo. Whew, isn't that the truth? Hey, Savvy, have you seen that Park Place article about the... Yep. Oh, wait. About the former lead writer for Dragon Age. I think I saw the headline. We'll have to take a look. There's so much sadness. So much absolute sadness. And I still can't even import my goddamn dirty Yowie with ease. I wouldn't be so angry if I could just go to the fucking Doujin stores and buy my fucking porn. But no, Visa and MasterCard won't let me do it. And then there's fucking import regulations because it's fucking naughty. Fuck off. It's fiction. I want to watch my Pokemon characters. Fuck. It's not hard. Let me endlessly goon, please. When it comes to localization, I think that localizers should go to the foreign studios. That way the studios direct oversight on how it gets localized. You would fucking think that that's the smart thing to do, not sell the content over to America and then let them do whatever the fuck they want. Nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. We like you, the parent company, the creator of the content, not the stupid, useless fucking idiots changing fucking rice balls to jelly fucking donuts. Aren't there websites for that? There shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to try to figure out this courier service shit. I'm too stupid. I'm literally dumb. Yeah, I can tell you about theoretical physics and I have a minor understanding of the concepts of time and gravity, but you try to tell me to do some extra steps that way I can buy some porn, you'd think I'd be fucking motivated, but I'm too stupid to figure it out because I'm too freaked out to give anybody my goddamn address. Matthew, thank you so much for the 5. You can't buy foreign naughty things, but alas, I can buy a machine that will give me the Gluck Gluck 5000. North America is weird. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I can go subscribe to an OnlyFans chick where she spreads her fucking butthole at the age of 19. But I can't fucking buy my fictional content. My pretty boys that just want to watch Justin Trudeau look alike and a genocidal lion man make sweet fucking abusive love to each other. It's not hard. I'm not asking for much. Oh. Your lewd book distributors need to ship through Turkey and the UAE. Because of them, I can still import military gear direct from Russia. Wow, that's interesting. By the way, I have money in Vanguard. Where should I move it? Fidelity, Schwab? I'm a sucker for self-custody and then just mirror the moves that they make. That's just me. I don't fucking fuck with any of that shit. They're all assholes. They're all fucks. And if people didn't use their shitty fucking services where they just leech off of each other, by the way, they're all engaging in market fucking manipulation. And the fact that that's not addressed is also wild to me. How the fuck do you have Blackstone, the largest alternative asset manager in the fucking world, literally manipulating housing markets and stocks and companies? How is that legal? How is that okay? Mastagawa, thank you for the 2. That's why we love you. Intelligence is overrated. Yep. It is one giant monopoly. Now, speaking of monopoly, if we're gonna go Visa sued DOJ, this is something I haven't talked about live. We'll go ahead and pull up the CNN one and just read this real quick, because this is a rare W for the Justice Department, but not in a way that I would enjoy, because this does not go deep enough. This does not tackle all of their egregious bullshit. But I am happy to see it happen. However, my concern is, why is this happening now? Who did they piss off in the government? And why? There was another one. I lost it. It's okay. That point wasn't as big. So, for those who don't know, the U.S. Justice Department has filed a lawsuit Tuesday. Oh, all they're gonna fucking get is a slap on the wrist and some fines, probably. And if that fucking happens, I will raise hell. I will find a way to go down to fucking D.C. I will just fucking stand there and just start reading things. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Huh. The more I listen to you, the more I love you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just sad right now. The U.S. Justice Department filed a lawsuit Tuesday accusing Visa of illegally monopolizing the debit card market. For more than a decade, the department alleges Visa has abused its dominant position in the debit card market to force businesses to use Visa's network instead of competitors, and to stop new alternatives from entering the market. We allege that Visa has unlawfully amassed the power to extract fees that far exceed what it could charge in a competitive market, Attorney General Merrick Garland said in a statement. Merchants and banks pass along these costs to consumers either by raising prices or reducing quality or service. As a result, Visa's unlawful conduct affects not just the price of one thing, but the price of nearly everything, especially when they tell fucking foreign companies that they can't sell some fictional content and demand it to be censored. So they either go out of business because they can't serve the international market, or they fucking censor shit. Oh, I've been on the FBI fucking watch list because all I do is talk about Blackstone. You think the FBI fucking wants Blackstone out of business? Who do you think funds them? Fuck. The FBI fucking love all these rich dumb fucks. Useless. Fuck. I'm just angry and shouting gibberish now. I'm sorry. Visa said in a statement. Ooh. Did I miss something? Oh no, it's just super delayed. Ugh. Where was I? Visa said in a statement that the lawsuit is meritless and it will defend itself in court. The company said it faces growing competition, particularly online. With who? You buy out everyone. Anyone who has bought something online or checked out at a store knows there is an ever-expanding universe of companies offering new ways to pay for goods and services. How come I don't have a goddamn card that doesn't say Visa then? Said Julie Rottenberg, Visa's general counsel, in a statement. I wonder if this person is looking like a DEI, or I wonder if this top individual at Visa who touts DEI looks like the CEO and the others. I'm going to go out on a limb that the top 30 people paid at Visa are not actually diverse in the slightest. Although I love the name Rottenberg. Yeah, you fucking are. Today's lawsuit ignores the reality that Visa is just one of many competitors in the debit space that is growing. You know what's growing? Crypto. Y'all are accelerating that because fuck you. Japanese Demon Lord, thank you for the 2. They're scared of Elon's upcoming X payments. No, they're not. They have control over the banks, and Elon needs to convince the banks to fucking work with him. Guess who's enemy number 1 right now? Elon. You know why we haven't heard anything for the X payments? Because it's not working out too well, I guess. I don't fucking know. The antitrust suit is just one of several major actions taken by the Department of Justice recently. The department also recently filed civil suits against a real estate company that allegedly helped to artificially inflate rents across the country, and another against Ticketmaster's parent company Live Nation, and convinced a judge to declare that Google that's terrible wording. That's actually really terrible wording. Convinced a judge to declare that Google violated antitrust laws with its search business. Now, this is true. This is true. I'm not saying that it's bad wording because it's false. I'm just saying you don't want to sound like you convinced a judge to do something because it kind of just makes it sound bad. What's this real estate company one? Hang on. Real estate company helped who? The Justice Department filed a civil suit against real estate company RealPage. All right. Hang on. We're doing some live research right now. RealPage, the leading global provider of software and to the real estate industry today announced the completion of its acquisition by Thoma Bravo, a leading private equity investment firm. How is any of this shit legal? Private. That's a lot of Well, at least this is actually a diverse group of people. I'll give them that much. All the other ones are just a bunch of old rich white men. Hang on. Thoma Bravo. Blackstone, Thoma Bravo, and Vista led flurry of enterprise software deals in Q1, marked by Prometheus. This is just an overview. This is how I do my research, by the way. This is so unfun. Thoma Bravo has completed the sale of cybersecurity company Imperva to the French conglomerate Thales at 3.6. I'm trying to see if there's any connections to them to Blackstone. Okay. Oh, what's this? Blackstone, Ares, PSP, and Thoma Bravo credit support Thoma Bravo's acquisition. Wait, Blackstone, Ares, and PSP, Ares, PSP, and Thoma Bravo credit support Thoma Bravo's acquisition of Stamps.com. So Thoma Bravo looks like they're really trying to control quite a bit. Blackstone credit funds managed by Ares, PSP, Thoma Bravo provided debit finance. Well, there it is. There it fucking is, chap. It never takes long to tie something to them. It never takes long. So here you've now seen how I do my research and basically how I fucking tie shit together. That's it. Congratulations. Thoma Bravo credit is supported by Blackstone credit. Mastagawa, thank you for the 5. As your identity is stolen and LifeLock advertises nobody can monitor all transactions, Visa can. Visa tells me when things aren't my normal purchase. Very true. Everything always comes back to Blackstone. These people just work together to do evil across the board. The closing of this transaction marks the next phase of Stamps.com's growth journey, and we are thrilled about the opportunities ahead to continue driving our global strategy to capture the expanding e-commerce shipping market and extend our position as the leading global multi-carrier e-commerce shipping software company. Thoma Bravo is buying up endless amounts of software to control the price of things across the board. From rent to shipping. Can't have a home business without the home business, without a home. Can't have a business without possibly needing to ship stuff. Look up how much money TB makes and how many people they employ. Yeah. No, it's yeah. They've been making a dystopian future right in front of us. They really have. And it's been endless and happening quick. And 2019, everything got accelerated. At this rate, Blackstone, BlackRock is going to own the entire planet. They already do. And this was just a cursory look. Cursory look. This wasn't a typical deep dive. I just typed in words just to see if I could put them together, and I did very easily out in the public. Didn't have to go deep for that one. Sometimes I have to actually look at each individual person to connect things. But no, it's just right here. But do they have electrolytes? When my PS3 died and I was talking to my ex-girlfriend over the PS3, I had to buy one in the middle of the night, and Visa didn't like it. Yep. Savvy, when are you going to do a Klaus Schwab cosplay? Not rich enough for that. Not rich enough for that. So, that's... Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm depressed. Oh, life is truly pointless and the inevitable heat death of the universe can't come fast enough. I hate everything. Hola, crazy one! I have missed the floppy one on the side scroller. Oh no, don't be sad. You should treat yourself to some pokey porn. Yeah, I'll probably draw some. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just here, man. At least we're saving money. Yeah, we just won't buy anything anymore. Thank fuck. Oh man, I'm so glad that I don't get to give someone my hard-earned fucking cash. Yay, I get to hold on to this money and then give it to my kid when I die. And then they'll hold on to money. And then they'll give it to, and then maybe in 5 generations everything will be fine. Maybe. Assuming that there's a world left. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Oh my god. I'm over it. I'm over it, chat. Anyway, that's all the sadness that I had to yell about today. How's the big camera? What do I look like? Do I look like an absolute fucking tool? Oh, I kind of do. I kind of do, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll try to remember to check it out later. Today, honestly, after this, I kind of just want to go outside and just kind of go for a walk. Is it cloudy? Is it sunny? What is it doing? Can I even go outside? Life of a vampire. It's cloudy. It's like 70 something. It's 78. I could walk out there in a hoodie. You should play some Dustborn. Oh man. Touching grass always helps. It's not even just to pet the lawn. It's just to, at least I know that Blackstone doesn't own the tree in my backyard. Unless you're allergic. I'm allergic to UV radiation. I have solar urticaria, so I actually cannot genuinely be out in the sun. Or smoke it. I need to cut back on... Actually, I was about to say I need to cut back on weed, and then I was going to follow up with, but I'm going to go buy some edibles. So, yay. Yay life. Savvy, have you ever seen the parody of Barney the dinosaur roasting a kid for wearing worn-out shoes? I think I have. Isn't that like a classic? Pokemon and any fan games and media are saviors here, and they cannot destroy fan games. Well, that's the hope. Blackstone doesn't own the tree in your backyard. The government does. That is true. That is true. I can't cut down that tree unless I get approval from someone. Which, I don't want to cut it down, but the fact that I have to get approval is, you know, shit. So, Blackstone might own that tree. You don't know. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Oh, man. Property is theft. Taxation is theft, and I don't know how we went from throwing tea in a harbor for 3% or 2% tax to saying, wow, I'm only getting taxed 30% this year. Like, what's the modern day version? Dumping ramen into the harbor? Like, I feel like we should go do that. We should go dump ramen, packaged ramen, in the fucking harbor as a protest. Actually, no. Even better. We should we just need 1 million people to gather in D.C. and then drop ramen on the floor. That's it. Don't touch it's shitty ramen. It's not real ramen. It's fine. BRB moving to unorganized boroughs of Alaska. No property taxes, permits, all freedom. Yeah, honestly. Dump Starbucks down the harbor. That's giving the man money. Throw boxes of Ozempic into the harbor. Oh, that's mean to the fish. The MSG would kill all the fish. It's true. Love will win everything eventually, and I don't care. I'm naive. I think that that's a beautiful thing to have, and I hope that you continue to hold on to that and never let it go. I personally have never once thought that. Yeah, I try to think that positivity will do good, but at the end of the day, when going up against Blackstone, they're not in the business of love. They don't give a shit. They'll sell you love on a fucking platter. They'll say, hey, is love something that I can quantify? Is that something that I can invest in? They'll fuck it all up. The best course of action is just educating people, encouraging self-custody, and returning to a simpler time in a sense. But humans, you know, like, life is hard, and I don't blame people for just wanting to consume whatever's out there, like the content, because, you know, some people got to work 2 jobs, work 18 hours a day just to get by, and that's not living at that point. So it kind of sucks. Holy shit, cult of personality. Oh, cult of personality. Haha, those are V's. I can read. I'm clever. Look at me. Thank you so much for the $10. Tiny anti-black pill. Tiny anti-black pill people. A, infiltrate these companies and change them from within. Or B, create your own thing that you control. As for Japan, I hope they are able to create their own payment processors. Blackstone is the majority owner of the largest payment processor of Japan, Sony Payment Processor. That was a deal that closed out in 2020 or 2019. I don't remember. Stormborn, thank you so much for the 5. As long as you don't try to throw the government cheese in the sea. Why? Wait, government cheese in the sea? Huh, thank you. Yes, very bad reading there. I fumbled over my own words. Here's a question, which is as a science... here's a question, which is as a science fiction concept more disturbing. Humans grown in a bag or humans 3D printed? I think more disturbing is the 3D print. Growing in a bag at least still has a biological component. If you can build a human through 3D printing, you no longer have a reason for sex and reproduction. So then that means sex is, your sex organs do not get, your sex organs would not be developed if it was 3D printed because you would no longer need them because nobody would want to risk pregnancy, which means that the testosterone levels would fuck off, which means humanity would just die. So, yeah. I think too much about these things. Hence why I said their own Sony may as well not be Japanese anymore. That's very true. Yeah, they do have some smaller ones, but like people still rely on Visa and MasterCard. Somehow they infiltrated the international, and it's just stupid. It wouldn't be human. It would be a homunculus. Homunculus still has a biological component. 3D printing implies a purely manufactured concept. So, believe, Savvy. There is love still. Oh yeah, no. Like humans on a basic scale, like us here, me and my husband. There's so much love to give. There's so much to be excited over. But in terms of the business world, it is bleh, bleh, bleh. But that's about it. That's about it, homies. I think we'll call it there. Hour and 37 minutes. God damn it. Porky fucking called it. Hour 30 minutes long short. I got nothing else for you guys. I honestly might just go cook food and draw. I'm working on something. I'll show you guys a little preview because I am a little bit happy about it. It's really cute and lame. So I had this. So I've been trying to get Beardo to 1v1 me in Pokemon, but he doesn't know what Smogon is, which I was really confused about. But like sometimes, you know, we talk about Pokemon, and so I'm drawing something because I thought it would be really cute to have like a promo thing, so you guys get a little preview. It's not very good right now. It's just in the sketching phase. I'm gonna show it to you this way, where I just hold up the iPad because you know I'm silly like that. I need to restore some of the opacity. Where's the opacity down? Hang on. How do I Is it all of it? Oh, it is. There we go. There we go. Mastigawa, thank you so much for the 5. In the future, someone will just steal your hair and then clone human onaholes in their basement. The future is dark. It's true. It's true. It's true, chat. So, there we go. I'm putting together little teams. I've never drawn a Garchomp or a Gudra, so I did my best, chat. So I did my best. But I'm really excited. They're going to be holding Pokeballs. Like I said, it's just in the sketch phase, so there's a lot of things to fix. And then you can kind of see the derpy-looking Houndoom and the Ninetales, so they're going to get cleaned up and fixed up. But yeah, it'll be cute. I'm really excited for it. I just wanted to do something. Yeah, I draw on the iPad mostly, but I do have my giant tablet over here. It's just more convenient because I'm lazy and shitty. Give them twig legs. There's not going to be any legs. But yeah, it's going to be cute. So, Nintendo could sue you. If they're going to sue me for something, it's not going to be that one. That's for fucking sure. They could absolutely sue me for some of the shit I've done. And I don't care. Bring it on, bitch. Mad Master Porky, thank you so much for the 2. That was a very nice short stream, Savvy. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. Love you a lot, Savvy. My feel are real. Not in a creepy way. I appreciate it. I'm drawing on my fave fandoms too these days, including Sprite, like my PFP. It's fun. Fuck yeah. You need to follow up a piece with you standing over Fallen Beardo. I'm not going to make any assumptions on the winner of our first ever battle. Oh, man. You already broke a Beardo this week? I gotta break him at least once a week, man. It's always fun. It's always fun. And I can't be broken because I just sit there and laugh. Like, I'm the fucking worst person to try to insult because I just find it funny. Like, I'll just start laughing. Like, if somebody really tries to go deep on me, I'll just sit there and giggle because I'm like, oh, that was a little spicy. You know, maybe we can go a little bit harder. Come on, do better. Oh, man. I feel like I'm wet-brained now. Guna too much because I knew the writing on the wall from 12 years ago. Now we're here. At least we'll always have early archives of things, you know? Go to, oh God. Savvy needs the humiliation. She is a wham. And don't forget to dry your bush. God damn it. Well, on that note. On that note, guys, thank you so much for all of the love and support today. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you had some fun today and laughed at me yelling at the screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned something and we made fun of Ubisoft together. I'm afraid to actually go look what my stupid Twitter post is at. We'll see what it's at. It's kind of terrifying. Oh, well, that went up. You'd think I'd be happy about that, but I'm just like, oh, you guys can't even see. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing to see, but just saying my fucking follower count. It's scary when it goes up fast. I don't know. I'm really weird like that. I just like to be me on the internet. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's still going. What? Why? Why is it still going? Thank you so much, Noah, for the 5, and it's your 3rd super ever on a live stream. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. My thing with the DEI Nintendo stuff is, do they not know the amount of yaoi and yuri out there of Pokemon characters? Why need DEI bridge people? So that way they can get tax benefits. That's literally it. To try to appease investors for a higher ESG score in America. There is literally no fucking reason. They have been so they have always been diverse. Gen 6, when their first, if they never changed the character creator after Gen 6, it would have been fine. They've always had interesting and unique characters. They don't need to pay some loser who did yoga, some fucking yoga instructor to come in and do that. I'm sorry. Now I'm just going to get sad. Now I'm just going to get really fucking sad. I honestly, it was a little bit hard not to just cry. Because it's sometimes you share enough information and you feel like you've made a difference. And then you see something like that where it just feels like a giant step back. And you're like, I've been saying it for a while. None of this changes until it's out of government. But here we fucking are. And it just fucking hurts. It just hurts, man. Oh well. Just make what you love. Buy the things that you love. And hopefully people still have fun with the new stuff. I know I won't. It's kind of sad to think about. The Mutsies, thank you so much for the PLN 50. Fight for the butt slider. The fact that we even have to is just weird. Stop worshiping the mainstream. I agree. Anyway, I did just want to say, I have no idea. What is the original post at? 54. Why? And then why? I'm 20,000 away from actually, am I going to be able to ratio them on a quote tweet? Am I going to outdo the original? I don't know. This is terrifying. This is like, it's not scary because like I don't give a shit like what people say to me or like the threats or whatever. Like nobody fucking matters. It's just weird to think that 2.1 million people have scrolled past this. That's so weird. So fucking weird. Oh, probably people wanting to keep track of it and don't want to bookmark it. Yeah, I mean, I know that the likes aren't like indicative of like of it being a good thing or not. And obviously, like every single person who does this shit, like they're not fucking buying the game. They're not. Most of the people defending them are not gonna buy the fucking game. Just out of curiosity, what are the top things? What do they look like? Oh, oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. No, you're just white, uneducated, and uncultured. Spits in your eye. Oh my god. It says the people. Oh, wow. I'm gonna tell you right now, most of the fucking people who want to fucking buy this fucking game have never heard of Yasuke. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, it's doing so well, buddy. It's doing so fucking well. This is why I can't make fucking cheeky comments. Oh my god. What did people say to him? Yeah, it's just fucking... I really do. Just out of fucking curiosity. I love and respect anyone who hates on Ubisoft. Yeah, it's like, why would anybody defend Ubisoft? Like, what are you doing? They literally fire people in waves, even when a game does good. They have terrible monetization practices. Like, I don't understand how anybody could defend any of it, but whatever. That's fine. And that's basically it. I muted this, by the way. Like, my notifications were bad. By the dip, it'll keep dipping. If you think it's not done dipping, I promise you. I mean, you're only halfway on likes. Still a long way to go. I hope it dies, honestly. Like, this is too much for me. I like being a no one. I really do. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate, you know, all of the interactions and like genuine whatever, and like even when people insult me, like I don't care about any of that. It's just like to quantify this 2.1 million views, even if only half of them read the first line, that's still weird to me. I don't know. I just have a weird way of looking at things, I guess. So I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore it and just whatever. I still think of you as no one. That's the best. Like, I really am. I'm just some chick on the internet who obsesses over fictional content and who rags on herself endlessly. I don't know. That's why I struggle to reply to people that reply to me, or I make it awkward when I do reply. Dude, that's literally me. I just fucking make shit awkward. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for so much, seriously, for all of the love and support. I'm sorry if today was a super black-pilled one and it just seems like I'm angry. I'm not. I'm just more like, just blah. Like, it's just a waste of time. Like, we can spend all the time in the world talking about this and educating ourselves, and yeah, we'll make the choices, but at the end of the day, the poor leadership is still making poor decisions that is just leading to a waste of time for everybody, and that's just the end of it. That's just the end. It doesn't matter. Like, the culture war, the culture fucking war doesn't matter. The whatever people define as woke doesn't matter. The alt-right doesn't fucking matter. None of this fucking matters. It's all just a giant fucking waste of time, because the only thing that matters is who actually shows up to the market, and right now, nobody's fucking showing up. Right? So, like, if they want to be delusional, whatever. If they want to intentionally misconstrue people's words, whatever. I don't care. It's a waste of time, and we're all just here living in Todd Howard's fucking world. Now, I have got myself a French man that does not look like a Canadian politician to draw. I can't even be happy about that. Jesus Christ. I love you guys. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Oh no, where's the button?
Be careful what you ask for in life. When I wished upon a shooting star, I didn't expect to be taken so far. Instead of business suits and Starbucks, there's NPCs and talking ducks. My sword is glowing and my armor doesn't quite make sense. Is this a live action tower defense? I started at level 1 in the PvP zone. Now I gotta speed run these quests. Too focused and I might be made less. But like the stealth ranger I've always played, I'll tame me a pal to come to my aid. Sure, I could save the kingdom from that high level boss with this side quest to collect some golden bras. It's not chocobo racing, but it's pretty close. Mini game completion trophies are no joke. Not sure if I'm dreaming, but I gotta save these focus. They're an out-of-state feature. Don't need tutorial teacher. I was regional champion, no 9 times undefeated. They once said I had aim assist, but I've never cheated. I'm the high score, from the arcade, from the arcade. I'm the healer you want in every raid, and we're going to save the day. The words of dragons are easy to learn.